poppin' YouTube? It's the one and only, the Michael vs. Marvelous YouTube channel. But before we get into tonight's episode, if you guys can do me a big favor, if you want to, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, so whenever I put out content, you can be the first to get into it. And make sure you check out that podcast, the Michael vs. Marvelous podcast. All the description in it below, and it might be popping up somewhere over here. It might be popping up somewhere all over here. But you know, it's vlog time with yours truly. You never know who you're gonna get. You might get Michael, you might get Marvelous. You know, so like if I, you know, you just gotta stay tuned. Mr. Red Cup, what's in the Red Cup? You'll never know. This vlog is the Super Bowl is this weekend. I said I wasn't gonna watch the Super Bowl because my Vikings or my Seahawks wasn't in it, and I just didn't feel like I want to watch the Super Bowl because two of my favorite teams I rock with is not in it, and I just didn't want to see Green Bay or San Francisco in the Super Bowl. But that's how it planned out. You know what I mean? You can't always get what you want. But so I told myself I wasn't gonna watch the Super Bowl. But more and more as it come around and as that I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be way better than last year's Super Bowl. Like nobody wanted to see the Rams lose 10-3. Sorry to all my LA Rams fans out there and all of my St. Louis Rams fans. Shout out to y'all, but I mean that's just how you just get 3 points in the Super Bowl. I know this game is gonna be high scoring. I like Kansas City. I like Pat Mahomes, and he got that slinger. You know, he doing all that throw, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Buddy. Had him in fantasy football. Shout out to him. He the reason why I was the champ is here. You feel me? I mean, I'm biased, but I do like the San Fran though. I do like Fran. I like Richard Sherman. He's a Seahawk. I like Bosa. I mean, I like D Ford. I mean, the San Fran got a good defense, but I feel like they was like a one year wonder because when I was saying this to one of my students is that they was 2-14 the year before. Excuse me. Then they get Kaiwan Alexander and they get Nick Bosa and D Ford. All of a sudden everybody said they're the best thing. They're the best thing smoking. The offense is stagnant. All they're gonna do is run. Hit you with some little couple of short passes. I say the offense that the 49ers run is just like if you're playing a Madden video game. When you playing somebody like my brother, all my brother used to do is just run heavy, run the ball. But I used to always stop it because I knew exactly how to stop the run. Now, and why I say I'm doing this vlog on the Super Bowl is because every year I pick my Super Bowl picks, but this is the first time that I'm doing it on my platform, which is the Michael vs. Marvelous. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to, and if you do, turn on those notifications so whenever I put out lit content, you'll be the first to get it. But like I said, I normally do it with my boys. We do like a pool play, and we just talk about like who we gonna pick, who we got to win the Super Bowl. And I was like, you know what? I'll just do mine on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk a little bit on the podcast in the description below. It's pretty dope. So I say the reason why I'm gonna pick the 49ers, to pick the Kansas City, is because Pat Mahomes, he got a lot of weapons. Tyreek Hill, that boy got burners. That's the cheetah. You got Sammy Watkins. You got Travis Kelce, my favorite white boy, tight end. You got a bunch of like Damian Williams. Got a bunch of running backs. And the reason why I say the Chiefs, because I seen what the Chiefs did to my Vikings, and my Vikings had a pretty good defense last year. It had a couple Pro Bowlers. Some people that made it to the Pro Bowl, I'm a little bit questioned about, but you know, I'm a Viking fan, so that's neither here or there. But I just say just the way that Kansas City been playing, it's man, it's gonna be hard to stop them. And the reason why I say that is because I watched them get blown out and come all the way back and smash them boys. I seen it with my own 4 eyes. It's like I couldn't make it up, man. We all seen it. You watch the football game, you seen it. Then I just watched how they was like playing against the Tennessee Titans, and how they was losing at one point in time, and then it was boom, 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 blowout. and that's why I'm saying I'm picking them. And but I hope it's like 49-56. Kansas City. Like I want a high scoring game. I don't want no like the last year Super Bowl 10-3. Like that the Super Bowl was just boring. Like nah, I'm if I'm gonna get myself in the Super Bowl spirit, I'm gonna make sure I want to see some dope commercials. Have a good time. Have a couple adult beverages. Ooh, wait, do a little razzle dazzle, have a little fun. But I decided what parties I'm gonna go to and nothing like that. But I did tell myself I'm gonna get off that being bitter that the Seahawks and the Vikings not playing, because I was being bitter, and I was just like, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. It is what it is. Like but I think I'm gonna give it a try. I pick my pick. My pick is the Kansas City Chiefs by 2 touchdowns or a touchdown. I hope I'm right about this. Because when I drop the video, I want people to be like, you pick Kansas City and 49ers. I mean, at the end of the day, neither team win matters to me at all, because it ain't the Vikings, it ain't the Seahawks, so I really don't care. But I'm not gonna be bitter. I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. But like I said, before I end this video, you guys can do me a big favor. That's only if you want to. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, so whenever I post out this lit content that I'm dropping, you can be the first to get into it. I'm kind of taking it back to the old school. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell a boyfriend, tell a girlfriend, tell a boo thing, tell whoever to come and support the Michael vs. Marvelous podcast, Michael vs. Marvelous YouTube. Make sure you hit that in that description below and get some of that merch. We got if you've seen the last video that might pop up over here, we got the Polo Marvelous tees coming out soon. Like I said, man, I'm working. I'm trying to get this brand, what I got going on out there. But like I said, if you can tell a friend, tell a family, if you want to post it on your page, share it, tell somebody, come rock with your boy. I feel Mars, by the way, and you should too. Hey, Chief.